Hi, Amy Thorn here in our Old Vine Zinfandel vineyard, and I'm actually picking the Old Vine Zinfandel today for the 2012 harvest. And this is actually a historic vineyard. The rootstock, as you can see, was actually planted in 1896. And the clone of Zinfandel, which is what this is, was crafted on to the St. George's rootstock in 1936, which makes this vineyard, where Thorn Hills Old Vine Zinfandel comes from, one of the oldest remaining vineyards in all of California. And as you guys know, the Zinfandel grape is one of the originators of the grapes that came from California. So we not only have history in the making, and that this is my first crop for the Thorn Hill Zinfandel, but it is also the oldest Zinfandel vineyard in all of California, and is in the Davis Heritage, University of Davis Heritage Site. So let's see how the picking's coming. Hi, right here at the picking bin. So the crew is hard at work, as you can see, and what you do at this stage is you're really looking at the fruit and making sure that there's no leaves or stems or other than grape material in there. You want to make sure that that's all picked clear, so you just have the wonderful grapes that are left. So as you can see, like this, periodically, just as you're picking, will get into the picking bins. So there has to be a quality control person at every stage in the vineyard, and that would be me today with the Old Vine Zinfandel. And we are actually just sorting through the first lot of Cabernet Sauvignon. So as you can see, it goes up into this area, and then it comes down through where the berries are crushed. So this is the crusher, and then it comes down this side, and you can see where the berries are separated from the vine. What we call these are jacks. And that's what it looks like after it's been sorted and de-stepped. You have just the actual vine itself, which is separated. And then that just leaves, of course, the grapes and the berries and all that great juice, which makes for great wine. Here's the very first of the Old Vine Zinfandel. So what we're doing in the fermentation stage is we're actually putting it in macro bins, which gives me a lot more versatility as a winemaker to make something that is absolutely spectacular. Fermenting in the macro bins like this actually leads to more jammy wine. It gives a lot more control to the winemaker. As you can see, one of the first stages after the fruit has been de-stepped and crushed, and it comes through the toast, and it goes right into the macro bin. Kind of see that ball that is coming up. That's actually dry ice. What it does is big, and try to keep the grapes very cold. You can see the grapes come in, and they're loaded into this facility, and then they're de-stepped is what's happening, and then they go in there where they're crushed. We'll go check it out. Okay, this is just freshly squeezed grape juice. This is kind of what it looks like. You can see it still has the solids, it still has the spins, it still has the seeds, everything's really in there. And from a winemaker, this is when we get our very first taste of what the new harvest is going to be like. So you can sort of see, obviously, as all this story is really just about flavor. But what I try to do is I take it at this stage and I start writing notes down to see what the flavors or the final characteristic of the finished wine are going to be. They really start showing just as early. Of course, all of this has 100% of the bricks of the sugar that is still in it.